So this is the piece I made for the Portsmouth Historic Society exhibition we did just a while ago. It's a table, form of a table called a demi-lune, half-round table, and this piece is named the Portsmouth Starburst. It's a continuation of a theme of contrast in materials, contrasts in our own lives that I've been exploring for the past 5 years. Oftentimes fans like these are called sunbursts, but I think this, because of the coloration of it, quite dark, I've been calling starbursts. It's a 20-piece match of Macassar ebony, which is really known for this dramatic color variation. The rich dark color, the streaks of burgundy, the ginger and the coffee that show up on the top here are what make this a remarkably beautiful wood. It's all contained in a white birch rim, a very thin white birch rim into which this is all set. And it highlights the contrasts that I see playing out in our lives right at this moment in our history. You can see the entire thing is supported on these 4 black legs. The legs are actually ebonized, so they're not black, but you can see the cherry through the black form. And that brown that comes through the black sort of gives you the question of, what does our society sit on? How do you rationalize the contrasts that we see in our daily lives, whether it's politically or racially, and how do you internalize that in a piece of furniture in a way that doesn't hit you over the head, but rather subtly shows a little bit more of what's going on in our lives. And you look at this and you think it's deceptively simple. You say, yeah, it's a top, it sits on this light wood apron, and then there are 4 legs that are painted black. But in reality, there are over 75 separate pieces of wood that make up this piece. The front of the apron is made up of 3 separate sections, all of which are designed to move your eye in a particular way as you look at the front of this. The 20 pieces on the very top of this that are all tied together are mirrored on the back of that by another 20 pieces that help prevent the substrate from moving at all. So all of these pieces tie together in a way that's deceptively simple but incredibly complex. And that's how I plan it out. My planning in this whole process is putting the entire piece down on paper and then thinking about how will this work in reality. Because what I'm trying to do is this is a piece of furniture after all. It goes into somebody's house, it sits in a corner, you walk in, you don't notice it, but I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, as you walk through the house, out of the corner of your eye, you'll see this piece. You'll turn around and you'll say, gee, what is that? Why does that look the way that that's doing? What is this person trying to communicate with this piece of furniture? And then that's the reaction that I'm trying to get. I'll never see that reaction because this will be in somebody else's home. They'll be the ones to see that reaction, but that's the work that I'm trying to accomplish.